guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am taking you on a tour of the Claremont Hotel in Kissimmee, Florida. It's an abandoned hotel. It's been abandoned since 2014 or 2015. I'm not sure on the exact date. That's just based on TripAdvisor reviews that I have researched. Here you can see the sign. It's incredibly faded. You can barely read what the hotel used to be called. It used to also be a $1 car rental. You can see here that the sign is super faded as well. Upon walking into the parking lot, there was glass broken everywhere. It wasn't a very good first impression, and it lets you know that there's a lot of crime in the area. This is from a car window. We also walked around, and there was garbage all over the parking lot dividers. It looked like cans of beer that hadn't been there for very long, so someone had been there drinking recently. This is just another view of the parking lot and the building from the left side where we parked. This is the way that we walked up to it initially. This is on the right side of the building. You can see that there is graffiti along the side. It's very clearly run down. There's plants growing all over. This is what used to be a seating area. You can see that there are plants and several things growing all over it. I was confused by this dragon sign. I'm not really sure what this was used for. Maybe there was a restaurant or something else inside of the building that went by dragon, or perhaps it was the name of the main building. You can see here really where the plants have overgrown a lot of this building, unfortunately. Here the doors and a lot of the windows are boarded up as well. Everything was locked down with padlock and master lock, so unfortunately we weren't able to actually get inside of there. This is the side gate where people would have been coming in. There was a lot of garbage in the area, and so I zoomed in on these signs so you could see them. A lot of them were no trespassing, private property type of signs. There was also this one that said gate closed between dusk and 6 a.m. I'm not sure if that's a new sign since they put this fence up along the property or what that was about. This is a look through the gate into the actual main building. At this point, we heard some noise and we thought maybe someone was inside the building, but we brushed it off. We weren't exactly sure if someone was in there or not. So we went around to the other side to show you this pile of garbage. At this time, I realized that a lot of this garbage is fresh. It's new garbage. As you can see here, the garbage can is full of drinks from the gas station next door. And they are the current cups, so I knew at this point that someone had definitely been here recently. It looked like maybe there was some beds, makeshift beds as well in this pile of garbage. This is just where the stairwell was boarded up. I stuck the camera up over it to see if I could see anything. It didn't look like it had been used. There was just light garbage and some dust. But this stairwell is what takes you up to the second floor of the property. This is around the left side of the property. This is a wider view of where we were just looking. And if you look in the bottom left, we noticed that there were indeed people inside of the building. She came out in the bottom left frame there. You can see her and waved to us. We continued on down the side of the property, and this is a building that is on the back side of the property. There are actually 7 buildings back behind this one. The property is quite large. We still could not figure out how to get in. So unfortunately, we only have views from far away. However, you can see from this that a lot of the windows and doors are busted open. So we were sure that someone was living there as well. This is the entrance. I'm not sure if this was the main entrance at one point because this is behind an IHOP. And I think at one point the two connected so that guests could come from the hotel over to get their dinner at IHOP. So after this, the woman we saw initially came up to us and let us know that the hotel actually was supposedly being renovated. They do live there and they are homeless, but she did say that she knows the owner. These are some reviews from the hotel when it was open from 2014. As you can see, they said it was the nastiest place ever, had someone's room stuff in it, and that the front desk would not change their room. It was filthy. They also stated that the pool had trash and dirty diapers everywhere. This one is just one that you can read. It's about bed bugs. It's supposedly each room had bed bugs that they had been moved to. The woman we spoke to told us that she was living there with her family and they were homeless, but the property owner was aware and was actually letting them stay there. She told us that the owner has plans on renovating it, which if you look at the beginning of these reviews, I put the property description that is on TripAdvisor, and it does say that they are going to reopen it. but it has been 6 years and the property is completely destroyed. I think personally that it needs to be completely bulldozed and rebuilt if they are going to rebuild it. I wanted to be fair as well, so I went all the way back to 2011, and this was their first review. So it looks like they have not been a very nice hotel pretty much the entire time that they were open. This is looking into the side window that was by that pile of garbage. It looks like it used to be a lobby, perhaps a kitchen, because there were cabinets there. They also had this really old Universal Studios poster. This roller coaster opened in 1999, so it is quite old. This is coming around back to the front of the building. This is some graffiti that's on the main lobby. I wanted to look inside, but you couldn't really see much. I will show a clip of what I could see right here. It appears at one point they were going to renovate it, and then it looks like they just halted construction in the middle of doing so. This here is just a wider sweeping view of the parking lot. You can see that it is off a very busy main road over by Celebration, Florida. The parking lot itself has not been kept up at all. At this point, I looked down the side of the building and I noticed that there was a fence line that had been broken down. It looks like this is how they were accessing the property. Perhaps not the people that we spoke to directly, but other homeless people that needed a place to stay. And there was a path back behind it. I did try to go through here to show you guys the path around the backside of the building. However, when I stepped on these boards, my feet broke through all the way and I hurt myself pretty badly. I also scared myself really, really bad. I'm going to put a clip in here so you can try to see it. There was a baby doll at the bottom of this air conditioning unit, and it scared me so bad. I thought it was an actual person or perhaps an actual child. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe down below if you liked the video. I do plan on putting up more urban exploration videos in the Central Florida area, as well as some tours of some unique places along the 192 corridor.